freshest meats from the farm to your table. You know it's good when you see that Carol's label. Sausage just like Grandpa used to make. Mouth-watering ribs, chops, bacon, and steak. Your family's gonna love it, so do yourself a favor. Cooking with Hugh.
Hey folks, welcome to another edition of Cooking with Hugh. Hi, I'm your host Hugh Hardy and also owner of Carol's Sausage and Meats, and we've got some exciting recipes to show you today on the show using the products from Carol's Sausage and also a lot of our vendors. We're going to have different products that we carry at the store, Georgia grown items, flavor Georgia winners, all kind of good stuff. Y'all, I tell you what, it's going to be a lot of fun. I have a passion for cooking. I love it, and it's nice to be in the kitchen today with you all, and I hope you enjoyed today's show. Y'all don't go anywhere, and we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Celebrate with a bang at USA Fireworks Outlet. Shopping is a blast at one of the largest fireworks stores in Georgia. That means a huge inventory and the area's biggest selection. Come in now for special discounts that give you more bang for your buck. Right now, buy one, get 3 free on select items. But hurry, they'll be gone in a flash. It's a savings explosion only at USA Fireworks Outlet. Open 7 days a week, year-round. Exit 82 off I-75 next to Carol's Sausage and Country Store in Ashburn.
Hey folks, I'm Hugh with Carol's Sausage and Meats and also the host of the Cooking with Hugh show. Grill out season is officially in and we have just what you need for those backyard barbecues. We are known for our sausage. Get them fresh, get them smoked, it's up to you. People say it tastes just like what Grandpa used to make. We are the proud winners of the 2016 Flavor of Georgia People's Choice Award. We also have a wide variety of fresh hand-cut meats. Carol's Sausage and Meats, Ashburn, Sylvester, Albany, and Thomaston, Georgia. Thank you for your business and God bless. All right, well, welcome back, folks. The next recipe on the show is going to be Hugh's Ultimate Meatloaf Mix. And this is a rolled meatloaf. I'm basically going to show you something that I do at home. It's really good, and you can add, the good thing about this is you can add a lot of different ingredients to it if you like different things, if, you know, or even take something out if you don't really like it in the recipe. But I'm going to be using a little bit of our Carol's garlic seasoning, of course our fresh ground chuck, medium pan sausage, some breadcrumbs, cheese, eggs, onions, mushrooms, and a little ketchup. And that's about it. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. You'll be able to find this recipe on our Facebook page and also in our upcoming new cookbook that we're going to be publishing here in the next several months ahead. So what I got a couple of pounds of fresh ground chuck. And I'm going to use some of our award-winning medium pan sausage. Now this pan sausage is what we use. We actually stuff this in a casing and smoke it also. That's where our smoked sausage comes from. And our smoked sausage won the People's Choice Award for the Flavor of Georgia this year. I got a pound of that in there. This makes really good sausage patties. I put a little sausage in just about anything that requires hamburger meat. I like to add some medium pan sausage to it. We have mild, we have hot, several different flavors available at Carol's Sausage. I'm going to use about a cup of breadcrumbs. Now I like to season breadcrumbs myself. These are like a garlic and herb. Got about a half a cup or so of some ketchup. Okay, we're going to put a little bit of, just a little bit of salt, about a teaspoon or so of salt in here. About the same on the pepper. A little bit of pepper there. All right, and of course, I got to use some of my garlic butter seasoning. And you want to put about a teaspoon or so, maybe a tablespoon of that in there. You can't really overdo it. This doesn't have a lot of salt in it. I mean, it does have some salt in it, but it's not real salty. But it's a really good seasoning. We got several different kinds available at Carol's, all 4 locations. Okay, we go with use about 3 eggs. These are actually farm fresh eggs. My old buddy Patrick has fresh eggs every day. He's got a little hen house at home and he brings eggs to me at least a couple of dozen a week. So let's set this over out of the way here. Now I've got those ingredients put in here and I'm just going to you just want to hand mix this all together really good. Just mainly get those eggs and all that ketchup, just kind of get it all mixed up in there real good. And I like to wear gloves so it's not quite so messy. All right, we got this mixed up, the mixture mixed up really good. Let me move this right out of the way. Now here comes the fun part. We gotta lay a piece of aluminum foil out on I've got it laid out on a cutting board. You can actually use wax paper if you want to. Aluminum foil seems to be, I use a heavy duty aluminum foil. It seems to work really well. If I can get this out of here, here we go. I'm just gonna pour that mixture out. All right, then I'm gonna just kind of pat this out like that, flatten it out. Almost like you're making a big, gigantic hamburger patty, except it's gonna be a little bit square. Mash it out here. All right. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and put some onions on this. About a half a cup to a cup. You know, I chop them up just in sort of chunks. You can chop them a little, you know, if you like them real fine, or you can even actually do like a stir-fry layer in there if you want to. Yeah, might as well just put all these in here. Looks good. I got some fresh mushrooms. I'm kind of lay, almost looks like a big gigantic pizza. Big meat pie. All right. Yeah, I'll lay a few of these in here. Just kind of scatter those out on top. I'll just put them all on there. All right. Now I got some fresh grated hoop cheese from Carol's. It's one of my favorites. Cover it with cheese. I got 2 cups of cheese right here. Of course, this is gonna all melt together once we get it. It may even really looks good when it starts running out. You know it's starting to get done. All right, I'm gonna take this now. We're just gonna kind of roll this over like that. Roll it over. Get it to come apart, come loose here. There we go. Just gonna kind of shape it. And this, you know, you have to kind of work it like that to kind of seal that in. There we go. Just kind of form it. I like to kind of take it again and kind of square it back off just to make it look better in the pan. There we go. Okay. And I've got about a 9 by 11 baking dish. And I'll put this in. Just gonna take it now. Just kind of catch it. Mash that down in there. All right, this is gonna take about 1.5 hours to 2 hours on 350 degrees in the oven. Y'all don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Steel Pond Vineyards. We are a family-owned and operated vineyard, winery, and distillery since 1970. Steel Pond is Georgia's most award-winning muscadine winery and Georgia's only winery and distillery. We are proud members of Georgia Grown and the Trail 37. Stop by and see us Monday through Saturday from 10 to 5 for a wine and distillery tastings and tours. Like us on Facebook and check out our website, steelpond.com. Look for our award-winning wines and spirits at your local retailer.
Hello, my name is Eric Wisham, owner of Wisham Jellies and Wisham Jellies and Marketplace, located in downtown Tifton, Georgia at 807 North Central Avenue. Here we carry our award-winning pepper jellies and other grilling and gourmet cooking products, including many Georgia-grown products. We offer gift buckets and baskets for any occasion. Check us out on all social media outlets as Wisham Jellies, and our website, wishamjellies.com, to find a retailer near you. We appreciate your business.
Hi everybody, my name's Clay Oliver, and at Oliver Farm in Pitts, Georgia, we make oils and gluten-free flours from seeds and nuts native to the South. Using time-honored techniques, our cold-pressed, unrefined, non-GMO oils have flavor and health benefits that are catching the attention of well-known chefs, everyday gourmets, health-conscious consumers who don't want to sacrifice great taste for health benefits. Stop by Carol Sausage today and check out our selection. Or check us out online at oliverfarm.com.
Smoking Temptations is South Georgia's best source for catering and barbecue events. We offer only high-quality, fresh, delicious gourmet dishes, including barbecue, steaks, seafood, hors d'oeuvres, desserts, and more. Indoors or outdoors, small groups, large events, to elegant sit-down dinners. Our service is second to none. We will set up, serve, and clean up so you can enjoy. Your wedding, birthday party, church function, fundraiser, or big event will be the talk of the town. Check us out on the web at SmokingTemptations.com, Facebook, Smoking Temptations Catering, or give me a call, Rusty Griffin, 740-0484.
Hi, I'm Sheila Rice from Calhoun Produce from Ashburn, Georgia. We're a family-owned and operated business for over 30 years. We specialize in fresh, Georgia-grown produce. We have 2 locations to serve you, one on Hope on Road in Turner County and one at the Cordial Farmers Market. Right now we have fresh peas and butter beans in season. Come see us soon. Check out our website at calhounproduce.com and like us on Facebook. Thank you for your business. Now come to see us.
All right, well, welcome back, folks. This next recipe is one of my favorites. It's country style ribs. We carry these every day at Carol's Sausage and Meats, all 4 locations. They're actually cut off of a pork loin, and we use like more or less a center, the center rib end of a pork loin, and we cut these into a thick cut, and then actually hand cut them in between each rib, and they turn out really nice. Got a lot of meat on them, real meaty, real tender. There's so many different ways to cook country style ribs. I've cooked them on the grill, I've cooked them in the oven. Several times I've even made like a rice and a bean recipe and then put the ribs in there with it and just cooked it all together. It's really good like that. But today I'm gonna be using something that, a sauce that's one of my favorites. It's Smoking Temptation sauce. It's a barbecue sauce that's won several awards and different stuff, and you'll see this guy Rusty Griffin has the sauce company, and he also does a catering. He's a really good caterer. So, and he's out of Moultrie, Georgia. You can look him up on Facebook and friend them and like them, and hey, just let them know you saw the sauce on my show. But anyway, what I'm gonna start out with first, I'm gonna go ahead and season the ribs. And I'm just gonna use, this is a simple, real simple, easy recipe. Just gonna lay these out. And I'm just gonna basically season one side. I'm gonna use a little salt and pepper. Just sprinkle a little salt on these. And you don't have to over salt them, because I'm gonna also be using some of our Carol's garlic butter seasoning. And it's got the garlic butter seasoning, of course, has a little salt in it as well, so you don't want to over salt them. Put a little bit of pepper on both sides. Okay. And then this is the garlic butter, the Carol's garlic butter seasoning. We got a lot of different kinds of seasonings at Carol's. From barbecue rubs to even some hot pepper seasonings. Lemon pepper's really good in our brand. I love the garlic butter, and you'll see me, I use this a lot on the show for a lot of different recipes. Of course, I love garlic. And it's one of those seasonings, you really, to me, you can't put too much of it on there, because it's just the more you have, the better it is. Okay. Now I'm gonna put these over in a mixing bowl. Just gonna lay all those in there. Now I'm gonna kind of mix those around a little bit to kind of get that seasoning good. Okay, got a baking dish, and I've already preheated the oven to 325. So I've got it heating up. I'm gonna pour the sauce right over this. Now this is like I said, that is some really, really good barbecue sauce. It's one of my favorites that's out there. We carry this at Carol's Sausage, and you can also find the Smoking Temptation sauce in other retailers too as well. It's even good on Carol's Sausage. I've even taken Carol's Sausage and cooked. Just cut it up and kind of saute it, and once I get the sausage done, just pour the barbecue sauce right over it, let it simmer for a few minutes, and it just really turns out good. All right, mix that up. You just want to kind of toss those around and get the sauce to cover them really good. Let me take my glove off here so I can get to my I want to spray this pan with a little bit of cooking spray. I'm using a little bit of olive oil here, just a little bit of olive spray, just to kind of coat the bottom. Now I'm just going to lay these ribs right over in the pan here, just like that. Just kind of. I'm using about 8 to 10 country style ribs. I think this is actually about 10. You know, the recipe calls for 8 to 10. Just kind of depends on how many you want to cook. And I use probably I don't know, half a cup or so of the sauce. It doesn't take a lot of sauce. The good thing about this, once you get these cooked, you can always come back and even add a little more sauce to them if you want to. Set that over out of the way. All right, got our ribs in here. Simple, easy, quick, country style ribs. Put this little piece of aluminum foil right over the top, kind of seal those up. And I want to bake them on 350 degrees. I want to get them really, really tender, so I'll probably let these cook for a couple hours or so, and that's about all you got to do. It's simple as that. Got them in the oven. All right, well, y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back in a few minutes.
Cooking with Hugh.
This is Business Spotlight.
Hey folks, I'm Hugh with Carroll Sausage and Meats and also the host of the Cooking with Hugh show. Grill out season is officially in and we have just what you need for those backyard barbecues. We are known for our sausage. Get them fresh, get them smoked. It's up to you. People say it tastes just like what Grandpa used to make. We're the proud winners of the Flavor of Georgia People's Choice Award for 2016. We use an old-timey recipe that's probably almost 100 years old now. And we still hand mix every single batch, one at a time. We've got over 50 varieties of sausage, so we've got a flavor for everybody. We also are a full custom cut butcher shop. As you know, there's not many of those around anymore, but we still do business the old-fashioned way. We'll cut a pork chop any thickness you want. We hand cut steaks any thickness that you want. We carry a full line of beef and pork both. And we've got a wide variety of Black Angus beef, which is my favorite. I love the Black Angus ribeye. That's one of the ones I love to take home at night and put on the grill. We carry a full line of smoked bacon. We've got thin slice, thick slice. We carry a pepper bacon. We have our old-fashioned slab bacon that everybody used to that was the thing back in the old days. You'd go to the butcher shop and they would just slice off whatever amount of bacon you wanted right off of the slab, but we still carry that right here today. And our staff, our friendly staff, will be glad to help you with that. We also carry a full line of jams, jellies, syrups, seasonings. And if you're in our store, check out our private label products. We have many different flavors to choose from, different kinds of jams and jellies, fig jam, strawberry jam, mayhaw jelly, you name it. Our syrups are made the old-fashioned way, just like Grandpa used to make them in the old kettle. We have a full line of barbecue sauces and seasonings that go with any kind of backyard barbecue. So y'all be sure and pick some of those up while you're in our store. Carroll Sausage and Meats, Ashburn, Sylvester, Albany, and Thomaston, Georgia. Thank you for your business, and God bless.
Celebrate with a bang at USA Fireworks Outlet. Shopping is a blast at one of the largest fireworks stores in Georgia. That means a huge inventory and the area's biggest selection. Come in now for special discounts that give you more bang for your buck. Right now, buy one, get 3 free on select items. But hurry, they'll be gone in a flash. It's a savings explosion only at USA Fireworks Outlet. Open 7 days a week, year-round. Exit 82 off I-75 next to Carroll Sausage and Country Store in Ashburn.
Hey folks, I'm Hugh with Carroll Sausage and Meats and also the host of the Cooking with Hugh show. Grill out season is officially in and we have just what you need for those backyard barbecues. We are known for our sausage. Get them fresh, get them smoked. It's up to you. People say it tastes just like what Grandpa used to make. We are the proud winners of the 2016 Flavor of Georgia People's Choice Award. We also have a wide variety of fresh hand-cut meats. Carroll Sausage and Meats, Ashburn, Sylvester, Albany, and Thomaston, Georgia. Thank you for your business and God bless. Well, welcome back, folks. I tell you what, I'm excited. We've got a special guest on the show with us here today, Miss Susan Cowart from Steel Pond Wineries out of Blakely, Georgia?
Arlington.
Arlington. It's close to Blakely, though, isn't
Between Leary and Arlington.
Okay.
We're about 30 miles from Blakely.
30 miles from Blakely, so you're kind of, I guess that would be considered
Southwest
Georgia. Yeah, so at least you're in the South. That's good.
Amen.
That's a good place to be, huh? And y'all have a winery, and I got to go over. Well, I've been over several times, but a few weeks ago I was over and got to visit with y'all and try. Went down to the sampling. We tried the winery, the tasting room there at the winery, and you know, just really neat. It's really neat to see and to see the facility that y'all have there, and y'all got your own grape. You grow different varieties of grapes. We
have different varieties of grapes, and they're all muscadine. We make around 25 different wines with the grapes. We also distill vodka from grains and grape. And just recently, we are making mead out of honey, and it's also locally grown. Everything's from Georgia.
Yeah, well, good. That's a nice. And y'all are on it's a Highway 37 trail.
We are.
And also, y'all are Georgia grown.
Georgia grown
as well. That's good. That's great. Well, all right. Now we were talking and discussing about, you know, different wines. I think that was one of the questions I had when I was there. You know, what's the best wine to cook with? And of course, you recommended the
Plantation Red.
Plantation Red. I was supposed to say traditional red, but it's Plantation Red.
That is our next to our driest red wine, but it's full of that muscadine flavor, and it has a lot of just that good red wine flavor. That's why I like to cook it with the chicken instead of white wine.
Well, I know y'all are y'all are all over, just everywhere. I mean, it's the whole North Georgia, South Georgia.
Whole state of Georgia.
All different places. Actually, their wines are available at Carroll Sausage in Ashburn. Ashburn only, the Ashburn store at Carroll's right on Interstate 75. We carry y'all's products. And
if you don't
do
see
really
it,
good.
ask for it.
That's good. All right, well, now the day you brought on some chicken, you're doing a chicken.
We're going to make chicken coq au vin.
Chicken coq au vin.
I said that in my best Southern French accent.
Chicken coq au vin. And
but
that's
it's chicken cooked with wine.
Okay.
And the reason you cook wine with chicken, in France, the peasants would take their roosters, and the roosters were tough and full of muscles. So they would add wine to it, and they figured out that the wine actually helped tenderize the chicken. So wine is good to cook with any lesser expensive cuts of meat that may be a little bit tough, because the acidity in the wine helps to tenderize the meat.
Well, I've used y'all's wines a lot of times on. I have a chuck roast recipe. Matter of fact, I actually cooked it on one of my cooking shows, and the recipe will be in my cookbook. But anyway, it's really good. That chuck roast I done that day was awesome. There wasn't any left whenever we got finished.
And roast is another cut that sometimes is a little on the tough side. But let's pour us a glass.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, I like to cook with wine.
Yeah.
Sometimes I put it in the food.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, now for this, we've got a skillet. We're going to go ahead and get started, I guess, on the cooking.
We're going to get started. This is easy. We're going to add a half a stick of butter.
Oh, there we go.
Let it melt. Stir it around a little bit. Don't take long in that hot skillet.
You're using an olive oil.
I like to mix olive oil and butter instead of just cook with one, because it gives it just an extra flavor.
I'll turn that on.
That butter, you know, you just can't beat butter, and then you've got the healthy part of the olive oil.
So you just want to kind of heat that up kind of basically to a medium, I guess.
Get it so when you put these chicken breasts in, it's going to brown them nice and pretty. Now I have seasoned these breasts with salt and pepper, garlic powder, and thyme, dried thyme.
A little bit of thyme, okay.
The thyme gives them an extra special flavor.
Now this is just, you using a boneless chicken breast?
Boneless
is that what you got?
chicken breast. And you know, sometimes these chicken breasts can be kind of tough also. So this wine helps tenderize it. And you know, living in South Georgia where we do, you shoot a lot of doves and quail in the fall and the winter.
I guess that
this
I hadn't thought about it. I bet that would be
great
really
recipe
good
to cook with quail and dove.
Did you put anything other like you didn't batter these in eggs or anything? You just salt, pepper, and just straight flour. Okay.
And
got that turned up.
That wine's calling for more.
I'll set these over here. All right, so now you want to basically sear these on both sides.
We sear these on both sides. See, we're
They're looking good.
already brown on that side. Brown it on this side.
I've turned that up a notch there to go ahead and let it get going.
Now we're going to cook these today on top of the stove, but you can also cook them in a casserole dish in the stove.
Okay.
Just be sure whenever you're cooking poultry to get that internal temperature to 165 degrees.
Right, 165
It's
and they're good to go.
a thermometer at home.
And you want to just put these on the platter when they get kind of brown like you want. All
And
right,
take
there you
those
go.
out.
Basically, I guess the olive oil and the butter, when you put the flour on, that's kind of sealing the juices and moisture into that chicken breast.
Sure does.
Right.
A little flour on there.
That looks good.
Okay.
All right.
Now to that, we're going to add our 1 package of spring onions chopped and 1 8-ounce package of portobello mushrooms.
Some chopped mushrooms, that look good. This is my kind of doings here, folks.
Yeah, and if you don't have spring onions, use what you got.
Popping on me. I have a spatula right somewhere. If you need that.
Might want to
Turn that down a
heat
notch.
down a little
Yeah, I had it
bit.
up. There you go. You want to use that? Is that good?
Oh, I like the tone.
Okay, there you go. So now basically we're going to saute these.
Saute these, just really let them absorb that butter and olive oil. Now we're going to place them back in the frying pan. We've turned the heat down a little bit, about medium-low.
Now for the key. The other 2 key ingredients.
This is 1 can of beef consommé. And don't let it confuse you. Now this is chicken and I'm using beef. The beef just makes a prettier gravy.
I guess that gives it a little darker color.
Gives it a little darker color. Now when you add this red wine, it's really going to make it purple. But as it cooks, that color goes away. And the alcohol cooks out too. You're not going to get drunk eating this.
So that's going to cook, yeah.
But
Once you heat it, it does cook out,
it
right.
It cooks out, but you still have that good flavor. And after this is cooked on top of the stove, probably for 30 minutes,
Put a lid
I would
on it?
check it, put a lid on it. I like to serve it on top of rice. You can use wild rice, white rice, yellow rice, just whatever's pretty to you. And
That's it, huh?
drink it with a glass of plantation
There
red.
you go. Well, Miss Susan, I sure do appreciate you coming on.
Thank you.
And we'll look forward to seeing you again.
I hope so.
We'll maybe we can do a sausage and wine recipe. Who
That'd be
knows?
good. We'll try that.
Sounds good. All right, folks, I hope that you've enjoyed today's show. I've had a blast. It's been so much fun doing what I love to do. Y'all check us out on Facebook, Carol Sausage and Meats, and also Hugh Hardy. Send me a friend request. I'll be glad to send you any kind of recipes or anything else that you want. Come see us at Carol Sausage, Ashburn, Sylvester, Albany, and Thomaston, Georgia. Hey, until next time, God bless, and thank you for your business.
Cooking with Hugh.